Right now, Juan Pablo Villasmil, Young Voices commentator and a political analyst. So the events the last few days, it's been a long time since I remember anyway, this being that there was so much news politically in a 1 month period. I'll just say that. Wow. Juan Pablo, good morning, buddy.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm all right. There's a lot to analyze here for the last couple of days, but let's focus on this one now. We know Joe Biden is out, and we know it looks like Kamala Harris. I thought it was going to be a free-for-all at the convention, but man, you raise $120 million, and then on the Democrat side, everybody's lining up. She's going to be the one. What's Biden going to say tonight that we haven't already heard? Anything?
Yeah, so for the Spectator, I wrote an article called Republicans Should Start Acting Like They Could Lose. And I think Kamala, as weird as she is, she's not a fossil like Biden, and she might be quite appealing to white suburban women and other demographics. And I am seriously worried that Republicans are getting overconfident here. We don't have a lot of polling, and I don't always trust all the polling.
Right.
But the first one came out recently, and she's performing 2 points ahead nationally against Trump. This is I saw it on Reuters yesterday. So.
Yeah, right after the assassination attempt and that fist in the air, that fight thing. And at the time he was up against Joe Biden, it was a no-brainer. It was a sweep, a wave across America of yes, yeah, and you could feel that. It was palpable. That seems to be. Now I just took a big long trip and we saw so many Trump flags, so many signs, all this kind of stuff. And I said, you don't see that kind of enthusiasm on the Democrat side. However, that feeling of that wave of Trump, I don't know. It just seems like it's waning a bit. So President Biden will be on tonight. He's going to give his full endorsement to Kamala, as we know. What else is he going to tell us, though?
I have no clue. It's going to be interesting to see how what excuse he gives. Because as you know, in the first statement that came out, he didn't mention sickness. He didn't mention age. He just mentioned his accomplishments and that it was time to go. Yeah. So it would be funny if there's a moment where he admits to the world that, hey, I'm leaving because I'm quite old. And it'd also be interesting if he frames this as something that he's doing for the country, although I do think late. I don't think Joe Biden's sadly going to be remembered as this clear national leader who stepped out of the way for the country. He did it quite late, and he should have stepped down a while.
I don't know, Juan Pablo. I don't know, man. I could see that happening. I could see that tonight. He's going to say, I feel good. I was a little sick. I get it. But so many people, I'm doing this for the country and the greater good. And he will make him into a hero. I could see that totally happening. And whether the evidence shows that or not, as we've seen, if you say something enough, people will believe it. And so.
Yeah. Well, and with the liars out there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. One last thing. What about running mate for Harris, for Kamala Harris? We're not going to know that until convention time?
Yeah. I think it has to be announced soon, maybe at the convention, like Trump. Yeah. A lot of people are talking about Mark Kelly specifically. Ben Dominance wrote an article about this at the Spectator too. And I see the logic for Mark Kelly. I also see Josh Shapiro. People are saying that it's not going to be Shapiro because he's Jewish, and that will anger the activist class in the Democratic Party. I don't entirely buy that. I think he's quite appealing nationally. Not nationally, in Pennsylvania, most importantly, which is the most important state. So we'll see. We'll see. It's definitely going to be a white man, though. We're going to see the demographic appealing the other way around.
Right,
not
isn't that kind of interesting?
Another black woman.
Yeah, isn't that interesting though? It wouldn't even be a white woman. You get two women. Democrat side, they were going to play the demographics, which is why she was chosen to begin with. Let's be honest. I mean, President Biden even said that. He said, "I'm going to pick a woman, and she'll be African American." So, yeah, we'll see how that plays out. But tonight, Joe Biden addresses the nation. He'll talk about why he dropped out, and he'll say, it's the greater good, and he'll tell you stuff we already know. And that's there you go. Juan Pablo Villasmil, political analyst there and commentator for Young Voices. Well, you'll be watching, I'm sure, tonight. Maybe we touch base again here soon, all right?
All right. Take care, man. Thank you for having me.
All right. See you, buddy. 1320 WILS.